Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead, Cande Roth, looking at a decent weekend. We might get a little rain Sunday, but today, humid, 85, sunny. Saturday, about the same, 80 to 85. Sunday, you might have a little rain roll through. It's not a complete washout, but look out for it, okay?
Okay. It may be hot enough that you could stand out in the rain and cool off.
Yeah, that's possible, unless there's lightning. Don't stand out in the rain.
No, don't stand out in the lightning. Thank you.
Yeah. By the way, 2 weeks from tomorrow, Cole Swindell at the Catholic Health Amphitheater at Bald Hill. Amazing. Cannot wait. And, Ticketmaster.com. We are so ready for a huge time. Party on the lawn before the show. And then, of course, Cole, Ashley Cook, Kelsey Hart. We got a big day planned in a couple of weeks, Cande. So, man, I can't believe we talked about this show months and months and months ago.
And here it is.
And here we are approaching Labor Day weekend. It's
wow. Don't say it again, though.
I'm sorry. Cande, today is August 16th.
Yes, it is.
That has always been a special day in my life. And
oh, boy.
Today is the 36th anniversary of my greatest rock and roll moment.
All right, let's hear about it.
All right. When I was 15, there was one summer evening that myself and 3 friends and my sister Dina and a bunch of her friends boarded a rented school bus, and we drove to the old Giant Stadium, and we went to see Deep Purple, Aerosmith, and Guns N' Roses that night.
Wow.
And it was...
What? Wow.
Well, it was that night that Guns N' Roses filmed the video for Paradise City at Giant Stadium.
Yes.
Cande, I was just a young lad.
Oh,
you
my
know?
goodness.
I didn't have the beef on me that I do at this point. You know, I was just a skinny young lad. And I was down there. This was the old days, when they didn't care what happened to you in the general admission down on the floor.
No. Go crush yourselves. Go ahead. Stomp on each other. We don't care.
There were no seats. There were no ropes. There were no gates. It was the whole football field was general admission.
Oof.
And me and my friends were down on the floor in, like, shoulder to shoulder. You could not move. And we were down there. And you can't see us in the video, but when you go watch the video for Paradise City, we are in that scrum, that mosh pit down on the floor of Giant Stadium.
Wonderful.
My sister was up in the seats. I remember some people, when Smoke on the Water came on for Deep Purple, some people lit seats on fire in the stands.
Oh, my goodness.
It was a wild time back then, Cande. But yeah, one of the greatest rock videos of all time. I was there, one of my finest moments in rock and roll history.
I'm so happy for you. Now, when I was 15,
yes.
my best show, rock and roll moment, was in Madison Square Garden seeing Led Zeppelin. This was 1974. They opened up with rock and roll. I shall never forget it to this day. When I hear the drums start, I get chills.
It was possible, right? I was 1, so...
you don't have to say that.
No, it was possible I was getting my double hernia surgery as a 1-year-old at that moment.
Goodness.
Could have been that same day. I don't know. Do you remember the date of the concert?
I don't. I really don't. It was, I'm going to say not cold. I don't remember. I'm going to be honest with you. I was so thrilled that we got tickets, because back in the day, you had to stand online. There wasn't all this Ticketmaster and all this stuff going on. And my aunt and uncle fell upon it. They were walking in the city. They said, why are all these people lined up? And they asked, and they said, we're here for Led Zeppelin tickets. And my aunt said, oh my goodness, my girls love that, and got online. My aunt and my uncle got online.
That's an incredible aunt and uncle, by the way.
Yeah. Yes.
Couple of things. Was this your first concert ever?
My first concert ever? I think so. First
How do you not remember?
Concert.
All right.
Well, it's my first huge concert at Madison Square Garden. Yeah.
Now, I do remember Led Zeppelin putting out, I think, a video recorded at MSG. Was that from this particular show?
I don't know. I did see them 2 or 3 times. I'm really not sure, but that first one and that first note, and when the stadium got dark, and I'll never forget it.
That's beautiful. You saw one of the greatest rock bands of all time perform at the greatest arena of all time. So
it was incredible, really.
Now, I'm not downplaying your story. I love your
You better
story.
not be, because you can't match that.
I have to get back to the rest of mine because besides, no, this is good. You're going to love this. You will love this. I promise.
Okay.
Because it's not about me. It's about my mother. Okay.
I can only imagine.
The show, so Guns N' Roses, Paradise City, they were the opening act that night.
Isn't that something?
Place was packed for them. And then Deep Purple, then Aerosmith. There was a delay. I don't know if it was a weather delay or if it was a Steven Tyler delay. I don't know. But Aerosmith delayed getting on stage till like 11 or midnight or something. We didn't leave MetLife Stadium till well after midnight.
Whoa.
We did not get back to our house till probably 4 in the morning.
Oh, your mother must have been out of her mind.
It's 1988. There's no phones. There's nothing.
Nothing.
And I remember she was waiting by the front door, waiting for us.
She was.
Oh, man, oh, man.
That is a nail biter for sure. You got your 2 kids. Where are they? It's 5 in the morning.
I would have lost my mind, honestly.
Yeah.
I give them credit for dealing with that. I don't know how they did. But yeah, it was, and by the way, I still have the ticket stub to that evening.
I wish I had mine, but I don't. I also wish I had all my Led Zeppelin t-shirts, but I don't.
Oh, so I have my old 80s t-shirts that I bought at concerts. So I'm trying to get the kids to wear them to school. They don't want to wear them. I'm like, you don't understand. You're going to be so cool in these t-shirts. You have no clue the gold that I have here. I have 1988 Brendan Byrne Arena AC/DC t-shirt. I have my first ever concert, which was December 11th of 1987. I saw Rush at Madison Square Garden. I have that t-shirt, Candy.
I'm not a Rush fan. I'm sorry.
Van Halen 1988. I have those t-shirts. I got them all. And they don't fit me anymore.
No.
I want my kids to wear them.
The girls aren't interested?
No, I said, you don't understand. This is, they don't,
They will.
Yeah.
Don't throw them out yet.
First of all, these are never going to be thrown out. My sister Dina found some vintage store. She said they pay hundreds.
A lot of money. I wish I had mine. Believe me.
And I'm like, no, I don't want to sell them. They mean more to me than the money.
Hold on to them. Hold on to them. I'm telling you.
And then here's one last interesting note. On the back of my Rush t-shirt from my first ever concert, they misspelled Binghamton. All the tour dates are on there. And they put a P in Binghamton. So it's Binghampton is on the back of the t-shirt. So I have a misspelling on the back of the shirt.
Which is fantastic. Look at you. If you're ever out on the street homeless, you could sell that.
You never know. It could be.
You never know.
Get me a hotel room and get me fed, for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Candy, we have plenty more to do. Hopefully we get to all of it. National Day's good news stories. I got to tell you about the new Scrabble words. I got to tell you what this coffee shop is doing. The mystery in Virginia. We got to set up our weekend. And we have your Bald and the Beautiful entertainment coming up in the 8 o'clock hour as well, about 8:12. We're going to be a little bit humid today, 85 and sunny. Saturday, more sunshine. Sunday, you could deal with a little bit of rain. Let's hit the roads. My Country, 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.